No.
Happy New Year to you. Welcome to the Capitol.
Thank you.
Well, we have to remember our traditions of our country. Of its nature, America is a very optimistic place. We're a hope to the world, beacon of hope to the world. This Capitol is. The Statue of Liberty is. America is. And so we won that night. Democracy won that night. These people, because of the courageous work of the Capitol Police, the Metropolitan Police, and others, they were deterred in their action to stop the peaceful transfer of power. They lost. It was a failure for them. It was a victory for democracy as we returned to the Capitol that night to again ratify the peaceful transfer of power. So I'm optimistic and I'm hopeful.
What makes you certain that something like that would never happen again?
Well, let's hope that we never elect a president who will incite an insurrection on the Congress of the United States. Let us be clear about how that happened. Also, since he did that, who could have ever expected, who could have ever prepared for a fact that tens of thousands of people would descend on the Capitol at the instigation of the President of the United States? I think now people are alerted to the fact that there can be rogue presidents, and that we have, and our founders saw that there could be rogue presidents, and that's why they put the impeachment in the Constitution. They didn't foresee that we would have a rogue Senate too, and that there would not be a check on a rogue president. But nonetheless, there's an enormous civic lesson learned as to what a president would be capable of, but also how we have to harden the Capitol, that is, the windows, the doors, and the rest of that, to make sure that those who are making an assault on the Capitol don't get in. But better than that, we have to improve the attitude in the country, that violence is not a means to an end, that the president had given an imprimatur to using violence against the Congress. That was wrong. That was wrong. But it is not just wrong about the Congress, it's about violence against anyone in our country. But again, I don't want to be talking about him, we're talking about the future. And the future is that America's resilience, America's greatness, America's optimism will always prevail, and that we will survive even what we went through last year. May they put the country before a person, but I'm not here to talk about them. I'm here to talk about the greatness of America.
Yet we know a number of people came to the Capitol believing they were fighting for democracy, that they were fighting for what they believed was right. What is your message?
Well, they didn't believe what they thought was right. They believed a lie that the president told them. Let's make a distinction there. They may have thought that was right, but they were lied to by the President of the United States. And that day when we were doing the Electoral College, our message wasn't about the president or anything. We were talking about the validation of the vote in the states as validated in most of those states by Republican officials. So I mean, it was a lie that we cannot give any credence to. But the president is the president of the United States. When the president speaks, people in their good nature would believe a president. But it was a big lie on his part, and for that he should be ashamed. For that he was impeached twice. And that's why they put the impeachment in the Constitution.